Hey everyone, so I'm back with a video about Charli and her cousin. If you didn't watch my last video, I mentioned that I would do a very quick video showing you the differences between the two of them. As you can see already, their skin colouring is completely different, but they are indeed the same kit. They are the Rowan by Jessica Shank and yeah, one is a custom order and one is my personal baby, so you can tell which one has been around for a while, which is obviously Charli, and then this wee one who hasn't got a name yet has just recently been painted. Both don't have hair, which is really frustrating because I have to find hats and Charli only has one hat, so yeah. So really quickly, as you can tell, the wee girl here is quite pale compared to Charli, which is I guess she's just like the warmer version because she's got the brown eyes and darker skin tone, and then this one here has got blue eyes, but they're not really showing up, and she's just more like in my opinion, she's more like the princess and this one's the tomboy. Charli's personality that I've given her has always been tomboyish. She doesn't wear many girly girl clothes. More often than not, she's in purple rather than pink, or blues. Whereas, in my opinion, and I don't know if her mum will be keeping this or not, the Rowan is, the one over here, is more of a princess. She suits the girly clothes, the little dresses, the pretty little shoes. She's got these little shoes here, aren't they cute? And Charli looks ridiculous in them. So yeah, they're really, really cute. And so yeah, that's the differences between them personality wise that I've personally given them. Again, like I said, whether or not her mum sticks with that, but we're having a lot of fun taking photos of these two together. If you follow my Instagram, you would see all about them. And what else? I mean, they're not extremely out there different. Charli, obviously, the main thing is that she's got the darker skin, and whereas this wee one is more Caucasian and more pink. Charli's more red, I guess you could say. I'm actually failing to do this video now that I decided to do it, but as you can see, there's a difference there, and my camera is not really allowing it to show, but she's actually got more detail than Charli has. It's probably going to show Charli's detail more, I'm not too sure. I will talk real briefly about what happened to Charli as well. And I thought I'd talk about it because not everything in your Reborn process should be happy and fun, I guess. There is a lot of hard work and frustration, I'm sure, with all Reborn artists, and because I'm still classing myself as new to this, I thought I'd share very briefly what happened to Charli. I've always had an issue with Charli's eyebrows. I've never felt comfortable with them, and I have recently started learning different ways to do my eyebrows, so I'm pretty happy about that. Unfortunately, Charli was before that, and so when I re-updated Charli and put textured skin on her recently, I actually played with her eyebrows again. Then I wanted to remove them entirely and then retry them, and to some extent I did do that, but they didn't work out again how I wanted them to, so I just left them. And you know, like, Charli's such a big part of my personal collection already, so even if she's flawed, I still love her to death. So yeah, that was fine for a while, but then when I finished making this Rowan, I put them side by side and got pretty insecure about the eyebrows and removed them. And her eyebrows were drawn on with Faber-Castell watercolour pencils, which had been told to me by one of my mentors to use, and that you could just remove them with acetone. So I removed them and they didn't go. They stayed. If you can see, maybe not, they're not probably going to show up. The orange, really bright orange tints that are in her eyebrows is the colouring that stayed behind, and then all the paint around her eyebrows came off, obviously with the acetone, so you can kind of see where there's been some changes to Charli. But after a lot of crying, because I thought I'd ruined her, I managed to fix the mistake. I didn't want to take off all of her paint and all of her layers and redo her, so I just tediously sat there for a while and painted and matched them up and did as best as I could to draw over the orange with paint. I don't know if that's going to show. Which I was pretty stoked about, that they've actually turned out pretty alright. They're actually better than what they were beforehand, so Charli was saved, yay! So yeah, even though she's a bit of a boo-boo with her eyebrows, I still am really happy with her, and yeah, I just thought I'd let people know that sometimes we do make mistakes and get down about things, and I thought Charli was going to be a bit messy for a while, but she's come back really quickly already, and so that's another difference. This one doesn't have messed up eyebrows, but no, I'm really happy to see the difference in them, mainly because you can tell the difference in where I was in my artistry level as well. So obviously the more I do, the better I'm going to get. So yeah, on an artist level, obviously the Rowan is quite pretty in my opinion, and I really like how she's turned out, and I'm so glad I made her for my friend. But I'm still biased to Charli, and who wouldn't be, right? So I'm going to stop rambling now. It's 8 minutes long, and I thought this video would only be about 2-3 minutes. So thank you for watching. Please look forward to more videos and Instagram updates about these two. And yeah. This is a really weird video. I'm going to end it now. Bye!